Here is part of my Marvel Legends collection, and here's my third box of Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures. Let's check it out. Here's the awesome Retro Wave Black Costume Spidey. Definitely the definitive Black Costume Spidey figure that we have. The Spider logo paintwork on mine looks really good. Definitely one of the best Spidey figures that we have so far. Here's the first version of the Black Costume Spidey on the Pizza Spidey body mold. And the re-release from the 2-pack with Kraven. At a glance, they do look similar, but you can see a slight difference in design at the top of the Spider logo, at the front, and also at the back. There is also a slight difference in the hands. The 2-pack does not have the black dot. Between the Pizza Spidey body and also the retro body, I definitely prefer the black costume on the retro body mold. Here's the two MJ figures that I have. I used to have a third one, but I used it to trade, and in the end it got lost in mail. So that really sucks. But yeah, anyways, I have these two MJs from the 2-pack with all new, all different Spider-Man. The figure has a good head and hair sculpt, and the paintwork on the face is also quite decent. You can see the freckles on the cheeks, and the eyes are really green. But I guess one gripe I have with this figure are the hands. They need to find a more natural looking hands for the female figures, because having a fist and this like open finger hands does make the figure looks kind of awkward, I guess. SpiderWoman. I think Hasbro has retired this body mold. It's definitely one of the more voluptuous looking female body mold that Hasbro has done. And one of the good thing about it is the bicep swivel joints. I like the paintwork on this because the red and the yellow is quite vibrant. Really an awesome figure. Here's the Retro Wave Scarlet Spider. And the reason you need to get this Scarlet Spider is because it has the Ben Reilly head. And here's two Rhino Wave Scarlet Spiders. If you ask me which one I prefer, I really don't know, because there are things I like about both of these figure. I prefer the color of the red and blue on the Rhino Wave version, but I also like that the eyes on the Retro Wave doesn't have the black outline. And the web shooters on the Retro Wave is also more comic accurate. The Spider logo on the vest on the Retro Wave is also bigger. So if you were to ask me, I like both of the Scarlet Spider figures. And for this one, I did some modifications to it. It has magnets on the feet. And also, I kind of sanded down the edges of the vest so that it does not have the grooves, unlike how the original figure is. You can see those grooves over there. I sanded it down so it's not so obvious. But yeah, I'm not sure whether I did a good job at it. How does it look like? Or it doesn't really make a difference to you guys. I think at the back it looks a bit better, not having the grooves at the bottom of the blue vest. Here's the big time let down Spider-Man, which is really different from the promotional pictures that was revealed. And here's the updated version. The new one definitely has better paintwork and is also on the Pizza Spidey body mold. Look at the green on the upper torso. It looks like he's wearing a green vest. Kind of reminds me of Green Lantern. The new one definitely looks better. Here is SpiderGwen from the Absorbing Man BAF wave. And a second one. I think I have one more of this SpiderGwen from the Absorbing Man BAF wave in some other container. Quite a decent figure, but this teenage female body mold isn't really that well articulated. Here's the alternate hands for the Scarlet Spider figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why, but I have 4 Space Venom Silk figures. And here are the alternate heads. I think there should be one more somewhere in some other container. And here's the Fan Vote Silk. You can see the costume design is slightly different. This one is updated to her more recent comic storyline, But then again, the head isn't exactly comic accurate to the costume, and that's why we're going to have this new silk figure, which I'm going to end up getting also. Here's the newer SpiderWoman costume. And I guess I have another SpiderWoman figure. This was the earlier one. So yeah, I have two of her classic appearance and one of this newer appearance. Don't really like this costume, but the shades does look kind of cool. Here's two Anya Corazon Spider-Girl, May Parker Spider-Girl, and Ultimate Spider-Woman. Just like SpiderGwen, these three are on the same body mold, and the articulation on them isn't really that great. The design on this one is quite decent, except that the back is really bare. Mayday Parker has the Ben Reilly appearance. And here's Ultimate Spider-Woman, who is a clone. The hair sculpt is really kind of fixed in that left-sided position. We need to have an updated teenage female body mold as well. Again, I don't know why, but I have three of these Ashley Barton Spider-Woman. I think she only appeared once in the Spider-Verse, or did she also appear in Spider-Geddon? I can't really remember, but yeah, we have a figure of her. 1, 2, 3. Here are the Kane Scarlet Spider figures from the Return of Marvel Legends series. And this one is headless because I used the head to put it on the newer Kane Scarlet Spider figure. And here's another Kane Scarlet Spider. Here's how the head looks like. Kind of comic accurate, but I prefer the head of the previous version. That's why I did the head swap. This Scarlet Spider I've modded to have magnets on the feet as well. And the hands are modified from Scarlet Spider. I painted the fingers black. The reason is, look at the difference in the size of the fist. This one is really kind of elongated. Just like the web shooting hands. You can see the palm is really kind of long. That's why I used the hands from the Scarlet Spider figure to put it on this Kane's Scarlet Spider. But then again, that was before the new one was announced. And here's one more big time letdown Spidey. And the other Kane head. And that's it. So here are all the Spideys in the container. I didn't realize I have plenty of some of the female figures like Silk. And yeah, which one of these do you have and which one is hard for you to find? Do share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Do check out my other Spidey figures in my other containers in the playlist over here.